Tulsa looks good on you, your one-stop resource for all things Tulsa. Well, hey there, it's Jennie Wolek, and Tulsa looks good on you, and Tulsa looks fabulous on Katie Eller Murray of the Lemonade Project, and of course, an amazing entrepreneur and businesswoman in her own right. But Katie, today mainly we'll talk about your nonprofit, which is so dang cool. And I just want everybody, they probably already know about it, of course, because it's been on the news and you've been around for a few years, but just tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so the Lemonade Project actually started 30 years ago. This will be our 30th anniversary, which is crazy to think about. But it started with just a simple lemonade stand. My siblings and I, one hot day, decided to set up a lemonade stand and made $26.27. And our family had been very involved with the Tulsa Day Center for the Homeless. We would donate toys and clothes. And my parents suggested that we donate the money instead of buying toys and candy for ourselves. So we didn't really know what that meant at the time. But as the oldest, I went down to the day center with my dad. And it was a very small warehouse. It wasn't the facility that it is today, which is amazing. And I was very overwhelmed. You know, you're 9, 10 years old. It's crowded. It's loud. You really don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden I saw a kid roughly my age underneath a table trying to play. And that still to this day, 30 years later, still hits really hard. So I went back to my siblings and family and told them what I saw. And we all agreed that that just isn't right. No child should be under a table in a crowded space just trying to play. And so my parents asked a very important question and said, well, what are you going to do about it? So yeah, I know. I look back and I'm like, wow, that was a very important moment.
Yeah.
And so we started brainstorming. Let's have our cousins set up a lemonade stand. Let's have our friends from school set up lemonade stands until it became, let's do a citywide lemonade stand. So we started knocking on doors at various businesses, and we created these kits so people could call our phone number and sign up for a lemonade kit, which included lemonade, cups, a t-shirt, a poster, everything, all the basics that you need for a lemonade stand, except for a table and your creativity. And so we ended up raising $7,000 that first year with 117 stands, and it grew from there. So we brought it back as an official 501c3 in 2019, our 25th anniversary, and we're bigger and better this year. We're super excited.
I mean, just the first off, you did say that what an impactful, amazing question your parents asked you. That's really, really cool that it just sparked this way to give at such a young age, which is so cool. But over the years, I mean, how has this changed your life and those that you know?
I mean, yes, it has dramatically changed the trajectory of my life and my career. But I also hear from other people about how it's changed their life and their focus. And in fact, there have been studies that have shown that the younger that kids start to volunteer and start those entrepreneurial, skills, they're going to be the next, they're creating the next Google, they're creating the next Twitter, they're creating all these amazing things because they were told they could. And so that's one element. We've always been known as a fundraiser, which is obviously a big element of what we've done. But what we've really started honing in on is empowering our youth, or kids of all ages, as we like to say, empowering kids of all ages to become entrepreneurs and philanthropists. And that's really become our mission, because we want to give these kids agency at a very young age to say, okay, I could do this with a lemonade stand. What else can I do?
I mean, that just is good. I mean, obviously, you've seen the ripple effect just from your own experiences. And back in the mid 90s, there wasn't social media or websites. This was boots on the ground, word of mouth. I mean, what kind of skills did this teach you, and then those around you as well, just in life skills?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question, because I am through and through an introvert. I still get nervous. I mean, I'm sitting here probably like my heart's at an elevated rate. I do not like public speaking to this day, but it has taught me that when you have a passion for something, all those things get pushed aside. And it did bring me into the career that I'm in today, which I'm grateful for. I've been in public relations. I've been able to write some amazing things. I got to write for the Tulsa World. So there were a lot of things that kind of came into play because of what I did with Lemonade. So I'm very, very thankful personally for what it's done.
Now, how much have you given back over the years to the Tulsa
Oh my
community?
gosh.
It's a rough number.
Probably close to $400,000.
That is such an amazing
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And whenever, are you strategically partnered with the day center, or are people able to give where they choose?
That's a great question. We have been asked if we could potentially give options. And so we've been exploring that as a possibility over time, but that obviously complicates things a little bit. For the last couple of years, we've actually been supporting the Lindsay House, which is a fantastic organization here in Tulsa that helps women that have been dealing with situational homelessness, whether it's drug abuse, domestic violence, or whatever the case may be, and give them an opportunity to learn how to combat those triggers and make sure that they don't get into that place again.
Right. That's such an amazing organization as well. So when you have, is the lemonade stand, the lemonade project, a certain day or week in the year? Is it anybody can opt in anytime? What's that look like?
So we try to have it around the Labor Day weekend. So some people do it like the Thursday or Friday before, or trail into the following week. But we really try to make it known as Lemonade is Labor Day weekend, and kids can sign up as early as today to sign up and say I will commit, and it can be an hour during that weekend. It does not have to be the entire 3 days, especially if you're going on vacation. It is up to you as to how much time you want to put into it, but you can sign up on our website. And in fact, March 1st, we're opening up our t-shirt contest. So every year we open it up to kids around Tulsa. We give a theme, which this year it's Live, Love, Lemons. And kids can interpret the theme as however they want to and create their own t-shirt design. And then we have the community vote on it. That way, then every kid around town that's wearing the t-shirt over Labor Day weekend, it was designed by a Tulsa kid.
That is such a fun element to add in for creativity. Yeah. Okay, now one more question I thought of, Katie, is do you still have the sign-up kits, and are the kits free, or do you need to pay to get the kit?
Oh, everything is donated. We are so grateful that the Tulsa community every year comes together and makes the kits entirely free. So Pepsi has been our ongoing sponsor for the lemonade. They give us, and it's actually really, really good lemonade. It doesn't have high fructose syrup, and so it's amazing. And so Pepsi has done the lemonade. We've gotten the t-shirts donated. We've gotten the posters printed. So everything is free. That way kids can do what they want and just be as creative as possible.
Now, in today's world, since 1994, we've evolved a bit with technology and social media. Is there a great place where people can go, whether it's your website or socials, to learn more, to sign up?
Absolutely. We've got our website, which was completely refreshed over the break, so to speak, but since last Labor Day. It's the Lemonade, which it's AID, not ADE. So thelemonadeproject.org. Or you can come find us on, it's usually Instagram or Facebook are the ones that are more active. So sign up for either the t-shirt contest or for a kit over Labor Day weekend, and we'd love to have you.
How else can we help? Say we don't have a kid that's going to go do a lemonade stand. We just are going to admit, hey, it's not going to happen at our house. But how else can we help out?
There are a couple of great options. In fact, you can look on our website. We do have some sponsorship packages. We even have one that's called the virtual lemonade stand. So if for some reason your family is not inclined or won't be there for Labor Day weekend, they can sign up to basically pay for what would be a lemonade stand. We're also have a fun couple different sponsorship options for people or companies that are interested in being involved, and just reach out via email, and we're happy to brainstorm, because there's so many ideas as to how various Tulsa businesses. I mean, I think last year we had over 100 businesses participate in some capacity, whether it's giving a gift card or whatever it may be, or offering their space as a venue for a lemonade stand. So it is all hands on deck, which is amazing.
And it seems that this is such a community effort just here in a beautiful way to give back to our Tulsa community. But is this expandable, scalable? Have you, or what's the next step?
That is the gazillion dollar question that I get asked regularly, and we are looking at options to expand. We have been doing some various research on ways in which that is possible. So stay tuned.
Okay, well, you keep us posted because we'll
Yes.
share the word for sure. Well, is there anything else that we need to share with our viewers before we take off
No,
here?
I think that's it. It's really sign up for a stand or come up with a creative design for our t-shirt, and reach out if for some reason either one of those is not an option for you. We'd be happy to brainstorm with you because we do want the entire Tulsa community involved.
What a great way, obviously, to give back, to love on our city, and also to empower our youth. That is such
Yes,
an important thing for our next generation to be learning these entrepreneurial skills as well as the philanthropy, right? It's so important.
1000%.
I mean, do you wake up every day just really excited?
I am. I'm so proud of this younger generation, how much agency they're taking on this. I mean, watching my little kids and their cousins brainstorm and disseminate on this is going to be my task and this is going and they're so passionate about it. So it makes my heart very happy.
Well, you're a blessing that had the parents that asked the great questions and got you into action because now look at the amazing
If you
impact.
give a mouse a cookie.
There you go. That's right. Well, Katie, thanks for sharing your time. We look forward to supporting you and seeing you soon.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.